Today we were discussing how can we bring coherence to the world and be more relevant to what's going on in this current time. And obviously that means not avoiding all the issues, not putting our head in the sand and pretending that things are the same as they always were, but what sort of needs are popping up with more chaos, with more issues that people are dealing with.
Yeah, so I think this is very important. The current times are as they are, but to me, enabling people to sense make, to talk, not through the existing power pyramids of media and crazed political leaders, but person to person at all levels is that much more important. I think coherence in what we're building can be a real balancing force. I really see, it's not a theory. There is a lot of research and experiments that have been done is when you actually give people the opportunity to talk to each other. People are actually moderate and nicer than they are when we're just talking about some theoretical political group, right? I mean, there's this whole effect of othering, right? You know this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what hatred is based on. We other, because actually our default is to be nice to people and to feel love and compassion. So there's this whole process we have to go through of othering so we can push some group outside of our usual field of love. And I think conversation and dialogue will release the true feelings of people. So yeah, I mean, our starting point is collaboration, business and change maker spaces, but in the long run, the potential for coherence to be a tool used for democratic and social dialogue can have a huge positive impact.
Yeah, I know some people also working in the resilience building space. So whether that's responding to disaster scenarios or building location-based infrastructure or community to meet the needs of these upheavals. I think that maybe they would love a tool like Coherence to plug into their tech stack and get that person to person and group mind, meta brain activated for good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a key space that I come out of is the impact in change maker. I don't have experience in the kind of disaster response. That's a specific world, but anywhere, I'm sure better sense making, understanding of what the true need is and what the potential is valuable. So let's build coherence. Christine, what was your last week like?
Yeah, so I ticked off a few things last week. I had some incredible conversations with a woman who's interested in the coherence community of practice, brings a lot of thought work from the Web3 space and community building, aesthetics, and other design thought processes. And I also met with a really interesting possible tech partnership. So I'm exploring the partnership program overall, actually, and what that might look like for us, what types of connections and partnerships we're looking to form, and the kind of agreements we need to make that possible. And I've also been working on the Mission 1 prep and invitation. So looking at some particular inquiries for each of the work streams, and that will lock in as we get more people coming through, and with their wisdom, they can obviously extend that.
Beautiful. I love it. I'm really excited about the community of practice as well. I think it's going to bring together amazing people. For me, looking at my hours, I worked 30 hours and out of which 20, so 2/3 was into dev. It seems like a simple thing, this web communicator, but there is a lot of edge cases and details, but I think now, I hope now, fingers crossed, we're on a really stable technology and we're ready to go. I'm really looking forward now to welcoming more people into our tech team and dev. And yeah, in this coming week, having 2 conversations with people interested in coherence conversations, so more conversations on the platform, moving forward with our publishing pipeline so that things can be published automatically from conversations, which is a key thing that's needed for this to grow and scale. And yeah, I think definitely my focus is I have 2 people who already said they're interested in collaborating and contributing. So looking forward to grow the product and tech team. And yeah, really excited to go. But
Yeah, so this week, a couple of things. I'm building out the invitation for workstream leads, and we'll be putting those up on a few different websites, inviting new people to join. There's a few startup communities in Australia. I'm sure there's plenty around the world as well. So if you have access to those types of community boards, please let us know. We're also updating our Coco AI bot to be able to guide people through mission 1, which is all around generating the foundations of these work streams. So I think that will be a very effective way of getting people onboarded.
brilliant. Excited about that. I think yes, definitely we are just days away from being really ready to welcome more people into this collaboration. So yeah, our ask is to share the invitations, think who can join us on this adventure. I mean, I think it's super exciting because A, we're building a really cool startup in a space that's important, impactful, and has huge potential. And B, the way we're growing this, working distributed, working on dynamic equity, working globally is very interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to have more people join us in this adventure.
Yeah, and I would just say that we have a Telegram group as well for people who are super interested and want to meet others who are already swimming around in our ecosystem.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Join us.